Okay, I want to give you a demonstration of the FTP server on an ESP32. Okay, for that you will need to go to my GitHub page. There you will find the FTP web server. The FTP web server, that is a web server for the ESP32. You can access the files through the FTP, but it also runs as a web server, so you can really use it as a web server. Okay, the easiest way is just to do a download of the zip file. It will download, and roughly here's everything what to do. The maximum is 32 gigabytes at the moment, and it's roughly for all the different types of ESP. It works on the Arduino or PlatformIO. This demonstration will be for the PlatformIO, and the C6 still doesn't work for the PlatformIO, but you need the Arduino Alpha 3 release or even higher version if that's will arise soon. At the moment it's April 2024, so you have to have a look at that. Okay, then when we go to downloads, because I just downloaded it, you will find it here. In this case I will do an extract all, and just remove that. It will extract everything, and you will find everything in the main folder. You will find the hardware. That's all the different hardware that you can build it on. But you can also do something else. In this case you will find also the web server, and in there you will find the SD root. In the SD root you will find the Falcon. That is really the icon that you will need. Well, in this case the index is not really that interesting. It's just a very simple index.html file. That's it, nothing special. Just for the demonstration purposes. I also put two links in there to the network analyzer. It's an application for on the phone. I use it a lot to just detect where my where in the ESP is in the network. Okay, and then I will eject this one, so it's safe to eject, and I will put it into the ESP32 demo board that I have. At the moment I'm having the S3 board there. I really like the board because it's nice, fast, and so. Okay, then going back to the web server, roughly everything is there what you need. I will start up the PlatformIO, that really the Visual Studio Code. Okay, and you just have to say open a folder. Now in this case download, and you select that folder, select the folder, and if you have selected the folder, it takes some time for everything gets loaded. All the dependencies will be in here. Roughly what's in the dependencies is the Wi-Fi manager, and it's the NTP client really in there. These are all the source files. WebServer.ini. In this file we have all the definitions of all the pin numbers that you can use for the SD card, and that's depending on the the ESP type, and so it's also for the older versions and the ESP32. In this case it will be the S2, S3, but the S3 is supported, the C3 and the C6, and that is the standard ESP. Roughly what's also in here, I've got some scripts to do downloads, and let's say that will be it. Okay, I've selected here the ESP32 S3. And we'll do the dependencies again. Okay, that will be that. Here I will select the upload. Okay, it's building now, and you will get some warnings, but don't worry too much about that. The default username is ESP, and the password will be ESP32, but that is located in the password.txt file. If it's not there, it will be created. Going through the code, it will log some startup messages, and it will also do over-the-air updates. As you can see, it's nice busy programming at the moment. This will take just a small while for the programming to take place. Okay, there it is. If you start it up the first time, you will need to do connect with your phone to the hotspot that it creates to set up the password and the SSID for the network, the Wi-Fi ID. Okay, then in this case I will start a terminal with a little bit of luck. Okay, there it is. In this case it already had a Wi-Fi setup, and we have two things. You can do it or on this URL or just on the hard IP address. I usually take the hard IP address. Go to that, and this was the, let's say, the simple file, index.html file that it would load, but you can have there a quite complex file with what you want. Okay, but that's not all. You can use FileZilla. Beware that you have the correct version of FileZilla, otherwise you could have some dodgy software, what I would call it. Okay, a new site I want to make, and that is the ESP FTP server. The host, that will be my host then. The username, that was ESP, and then ESP32. And you have to do something here. Okay, that's one. Only use plain text. Yeah, FTP, that's correct. And you have to have a limit and a number of connections. You have to be at 1. Okay, and with a little bit of luck, we can make a connection. Command not supported. Okay, it's always question, what is it? Advanced, no, transfers it limited. No, it tries to do, no, I want FTP. Advanced, transfers limited. Okay, connect. There's new, okay. Waiting for a, I sometimes have problems with that. With FileZilla, it's FileZilla. Okay, connections. It's no insecure. FTP insecure, that one. Advanced, active. Yeah, number of connections. Okay, connect. Yes, this looks good. Oh, it says anomalous. That is not correct. Yeah, normal ESP and then ESP32. So connect. Yes, there it is. Sometimes FileZilla does just a bit weird on that one. Let's say this password file, it was created. Yes. Okay, and as you see, username and password is in there. It's also protected that you can't see it, and you got a file content ICO there. And that will just generate this this icon. Okay, if you go back to Visual Code and open a terminal window, yes, it's at the correct location. Over the error updates, and we got the S3 192.168.5.46. That is in this case my IP address, and then I can do an over-the-air update, and as you can see, that also goes very fast. And then you will have an update of the firmware through the Wi-Fi. And if you go back to the file server, okay, and do a refresh, okay, you can't see anything. Create new file, and I will say log.txt, and say okay, and that should be there then. Refresh. Log.txt is there, as you can see. But this also gives me the chance to explain if I do another upload, the upload will then also reset the microcontroller at the end, just a bit faster than pressing the reset button. Okay, we're there. Then I will do a refresh. It's refreshing? No, not yet. Transferred successfully. That was that one file queued. Okay. Is it there? Yes. Okay. The log file. The view edit file, and what you can see here is that it was it logged the reboot of the ESP. Okay, that is roughly all I wanted to let you see in this demonstration. This one was for PlatformIO. You can also have a look at my other video. There I do the web server for the Arduino IDE, and roughly you can do this one the same for the Arduino IDE. So have a look at it, and see you next time.